Hello, my beautiful Geminis, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your mid-January check-in. So your theme is the Seven of Pentacles, all right? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence, but there's something that you are working on, investing, something that will bring you, that is bringing you abundance, that will bring you more abundance in the future. Investments, it could be training, but it's something that you are putting a lot of care, effort, and love into, and you will see profit. You will see abundance from this in the future. It is something that you love, it is something that you care about, and it is something that makes you feel grounded, all right? So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Like, share, helps me out so much, and I love reading your comments below as well, all right? So I've already shuffled my decks off camera. I'm just going to cut. Ooh, interesting. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so normally what I do is I have my cat deck to represent what's happening on the surface and my Thoth deck to represent what's happening beneath the surface. I also have my Mystic Mondays deck to represent advice cards, and make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny cards, okay? I seem to have mixed up some of the cards in my cat and Thoth deck, but everything happens for a reason, so it's obviously the message you need to hear, okay? So for the third week of January, on the surface, we have got the High Priestess, possible Taurus, possible female Taurus influence. The High Priestess is someone who is very wise, very calm, very kind, very forgiving, very loving, really cares about, like, you know, the purpose of why are we here and what's the point of this. So you might be thinking that a lot, you know, during the third week of January, all right? Now, what I see beneath the surface, we have got the Eight of Swords, interference, okay? This could most likely be you, but it could be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius influence, right? I think that maybe this difficulty, this could be internal difficulty, but it also could have been triggered from outer difficulty. Are there people that are getting involved in a bad way that they shouldn't, right? People not minding their own business, people saying negative things, people trying to block, you know, you doing what you want to do. But at the end of the day, this difficulty, this stress, this anxiety has really made you think deeply about things in a very spiritual manner. You know, honestly, there are many ups and downs in life. And when we are, you know, in one of the downs of life, it really makes us kind of like look higher, like why, like what is the meaning of this, you know, and it helps us to actually become much more wise as well, right? And that's exactly what's happening for you during the third week. Now, your advice card is the King of Pentacles, okay? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. So the King of Pentacles is telling you to be wise with money, to make intelligent business decisions, you know, really think like what makes sense, what's practical, to be very mature in that. The King of Pentacles also tends to be quite good at maths as well. So your advice is to be quite intelligent when it comes to money and when it comes to spending, and, you know, think things in a very intelligent business manner, right? Things that make sense. Now, this is really interesting. I think I just accidentally pulled it, right, in a different way, but like, okay, I'll just show you how it came out. So I actually put this one on the surface, right? But this is my Thoth. I normally have it beneath the surface anyways. The moon, you might be really thinking a lot deeply and reflecting about, like, deep into your shadow, you know. There might be illusion, there might be delusion, there might be not seeing things clearly, you know. Sunlight is the best sanitizer, and the light of the moon, you do not see things in that bright, clear, crisp way. There might be deceit, there might be lying, right? And whatever it is, under the surface, we've got the Five of Cups. Is this leading to, you know, a difficulty in a relationship? Are you unsatisfied with a relationship that once used to be positive, where you once used to see eye to eye? Are you, you know, thinking clearly about this, or are you kind of hiding that? Are you with someone, or are you friendship, romantic? You know, it could be someone you live with, it could be a family member, it really could be someone you work with, anyone, right? But it's someone that you have, or think that you have, like, an emotional connection with. But like, look within yourself. Is it really like that? Do you actually have that? Or are you guys more at odds and more incompatible than you are willing to admit right now, right? So there might be a little bit of illusion and not really looking at things clearly, maybe a bit of deception. But your advice card is the Three of Wands. All right, possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. The Three of Wands is telling you to look at the long-term future. What do you want? How are you going to get there? You need to go for it, right? It's saying go for what you want, but figure out what you want and then the step-by-step how to get there, all right? Think about where you see yourself in the future, right? Is this where you see yourself in the future during the 4th week of January? Really? You want to stay here? Okay. Think about where you want to go and how you want to get there. Okay. And just break out of this delusion. All right. And also, you know, your main theme, the Seven of Pentacles, is telling you like maybe you just want to focus on, you know, what you want to invest in the future. All right. Okay. Time for destiny cards. So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. I will also have timestamps pinned in the comments, so if you want to go straight to Destiny cards 1, 2, or 3, go for it. Comment below, like, who is this person? Or who do you think the person might be? And what is going on with you during the 3rd week? What's all that interference about? All right, now I'm going to pull some advice cards for based on whether you pick Destiny cards 1, 2, or 3. So please, advice cards for my beautiful Geminis for mid-January 2020 based on Destiny cards 1, 2, and 3. I'll put it back in because if it's meant to come out, then I'll pull it. I'll let you know if I do. All right, if you picked 1 for your Destiny card, let's see what we've got. I shouldn't laugh, I'm so sorry. It's just like what's happening on the surface and beneath the surface are so seemingly opposite. Oh my God, this totally makes sense. All right, I'll show you. If you picked 1 for your Destiny card, I think I know what you're illusional and delusional about, okay? On the surface, you're like, this is the one for me. We're meant to be together. We're soulmates. We're twin flames. We're just so perfect for each other. And beneath the surface, everything's falling apart. Like, I'm sorry, there's no stability. There's no foundation. You're not being realistic. And I hate to say it, but like, beneath the surface, this whole thing has fallen apart. So I'm sorry, but the Queen of Swords is telling you, right? Possible Gemini, obviously this is you, but it could be another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence. Come on, the Queen of Swords is saying, look at things clearly. Use your head, use your logic, be clear, be crisp, cut through the bullshit. Like, look at this, look at this. You're kidding yourself. I'm sorry, Gemini, but you are kidding yourself if you think this is real, if you think this is long lasting. It is not. It is destined to fail. You need to actually look clearly, cut through the bullshit. Use your head. This is not the time to use your heart, okay? This is the time to actually use your head and your logic and your rational thinking. Sorry. Sometimes I get really into these, as you can tell. Anyways, good luck with that. If you pick 2 for your Destiny cards, let's see what we've got. All right, better than 1. Sorry if you picked 1. All right. Anyways, what we have got on the surface is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influence. You are definitely, you know, focusing on this 7 of Wands energy, right? Because the Page of Pentacles, you are, you know, upgrading your skills. You might be doing training. You might be like educating yourself, even if it's like reading a little bit more about a certain subject that you think will make you money. Whatever it is, like, it is super positive change, right? We've got the 2 of Pentacles here as well. Again, possible Virgo Capricorn influence, right? But yeah, so whatever it is that you're, you know, if it's a course, if you're going to school, if you're just educating yourself, whatever you're learning about, like this is positive change that will bring you money in the future. And it's like really, really, really good change. So you've just like found a way to balance this in your life when it comes to, you know, money and finances and wealth and abundance and material things like that, right? So that's amazing. And, you know, strength. The strength card right here, which is also possible Leo influence, the strength card is telling you, you know, go for it. You have the strength, you have the power, you have the courage. Just keep going for it with your feet on the ground, be steady, don't give up. You are strong, you are brave, you have what it takes, you have the power, you can do it. Yay! All right. If you picked 3 for your destiny cards, let's see what we've got. Interesting. So, show you what we got. On the surface, we have got the 4 of Wands. Okay, so this might be just like a little bit of a hiatus from your responsibilities, from your goals and things like that. You might just be taking a little bit of a break. I wouldn't take a break for that long. I think, you know, you need to get back to your responsibilities and your duties and your obligations. This might include responsibilities and obligations in regards to other people who, you know, kind of need you to be part of the link, part of the chain, part of the team. There might be some enablers that are kind of enabling your procrastination. And you know, it's okay for a little bit, but you really do need to get back at it. And you know what? Underneath the surface, you've got this Prince of Wands energy, right? Wands, this possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. So like, I would personally, if I was you, like I would utilize this energy, because I think one of the reasons if you're like not able to fully relax, right? And take a break, it's because you actually have this intense energy to like move forward. So it's kind of like being super hyper, but just like staying still. You're gonna be like, you kind of know in the back of your head that you really should be moving forward, right? Tap into this energy, you've got it, but ultimately it's up to you. You might be putting it off a little bit, but your advice card, interestingly enough, is the Queen of Cups. All right, possible Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer influence. And the Queen of Cups is telling you to be mature in love, to be emotionally mature, to be careful who you give your love to, who you give your time to, who you give your heart to, especially, you know, during the 4th week, we've got this 5 of Cups energy, you know, and it seems to be like a little bit of delusion in that area, right? I hate to say it, but that's just what I'm seeing. And the Queen of Cups is just saying, you know, treat your heart like the most expensive, precious jewels in the world. If you had the most expensive, precious jewels in the world, would you just give them away to anyone was like, hey, how's it going? No, you wouldn't. You would investigate them. You would ask questions. You would see if they're worth it. You would see if they're worthy enough. So why would you do that with your heart? Your heart is more precious than the most precious jewel in the world. So be particular, be smart, be wise, be mature with who you give your heart to and who you receive love from. It shouldn't just be anyone who gives you like the time of day for like a few minutes, whatever, right? Be smart, be emotionally intelligent, be heart smart with who you give your love to, okay? That's what the Queen of Cups is telling you to do. All right, I hope that was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Send me an email if you would like a personal reading. You're more than welcome to send me an email. Contact at sinceretarot.co.uk and comment below. Did the reading resonate with you? What other kinds of readings you want to see? I love reading your comments so much, and they really do mean a lot. And I'll have some other videos linked, monthly videos, mid-monthly videos. Thank you so much. And are you still here? Guess what? You get a secret bonus card. Shh. All right. What is a very important piece of advice? No one else is here except for my cat, and she doesn't know English, so I know I don't need to whisper. All right. So one more really important piece of advice for my beautiful Geminis for mid-January 2020. What do my beautiful Geminis need to know? Oh, I'm feeling the tinglies. So I know this is super, super important for you. One more super. Okay, once more. Yeah, once more. super important piece of advice from the beautiful Geminis. Queen of Pentacles, all right? Possible Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, be smart with your money. Totally lines up with the King of Pentacles, all right? Be smart with your money. You might want to invest your money, all right? And just be very careful with how you spend it. It is okay to be generous to a certain degree, but make sure that people value your generosity. Don't just like spend money on anything, right? So be very intelligent, have that intelligent business kind of ideas. You might want to start a budget. There are great apps for that as well. You might want to start a savings program. You might want to think about investing. You might want to think about upgrading, training your skills, things like that. All right. Have a beautiful month. See you later.